Chris Boswell set to kick off.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from Seattle. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally brought down at the 43. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson going for the deep ball. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Cowboy 80.
On 1st and 10, Gannon. Open man is Trey Burton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Kamara with a call on 1st down as he works his way forward for a gain of about 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
53, Mike. Stay with your man.
From the gun, Gannon. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the set. 52. Mike 52. Focus defense. Viking 18.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic.
It's our time. 79 Bronco.
Bang, 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 bang.
Looking to throw. Gannon. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Gannon. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it's caught. Touchdown. Odell Beckham. 31 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Yo.
Hey, watch edge.
From the gun, Jackson. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, it's Jackson. On the catch, it's Andre Johnson. And now running right through him. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And touchdown. Andre Johnson, 57 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. To return it, Alvin Kamara. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return, they'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't
miss it?
change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Come on, D. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Hey.
To throw on 2nd down. Gannon trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick, and he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Down right around the 25. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
Of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Henry. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down.
Randy Bullock on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over. First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do?
There he goes, left side. Touchdown. Alvin Kamara, 71 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Hey, sit hard. 180. What you got, Heavy? Hey, report.
Now Jackson on first down. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. He goes full extension, and he's got it. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Get that ball. Hey, 58 is a Mike. Going 58.
Operating from the gun, Gannon. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A final shot before break. Gannon, he'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gannon going for Met. And this is caught. And all the way in for the touchdown. DK Metcalf, 37 yards. And his guys are going to retake the lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, then you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score our home team 21, visitors 17.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's Jarvis Landry now on the return. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
34-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Evan Ingram, 26 yards. And his guys have once again taken the lead. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Makes the score, visitors 24, our home team 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Kamara now to return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
From the gun, Gannon. And this one's incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And that'll bring up second down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. Second and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be caught at the 30. And he will take it in for the touchdown. DK Metcalf, his second touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sideline. So let's go get it back, and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Hey, pick your game up.
And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
To go.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Jackson to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The 12 yards that time and picking up the first.
At the 27-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big play there. 48 yards. Back now in Seattle, Washington. As it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th.
Visitors 24.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Gannon. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Let's go.
To throw again, Gannon. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker Kyle Van Noy. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead here in the 4th.
This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Kamara on the return. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 33.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to
oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Let's go.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st down in field goal range already. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Check 52's the middle. Check 50. You. Oh, yeah.
Jackson to throw.
Switch gears.
He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And before this play happens, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Here's Jackson. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They'll run for it with Henry. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The big back Derrick Henry held out of the end zone. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand.
52's the mic.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Operating from the gun, Gannon. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Short kick. One of the up men will take it now. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
They'll take over. First down and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 38-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Our home team 35.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Seattle.